Hey Aries, it's me, Walker. Do a little reading here. Oh, talk about what's coming up for you here, what to focus on, what to not focus on, what to watch out for, what to do, what not to do. The if. Is that the? I have two of the same. How have I never noticed that? Okay, this is this is like a glitch in the matrix. I swear this. Okay. This is not for everybody. I might have to do 2 Aries readings. Wow, you're damned if you do and damned if you don't with something. Let's see what it is. It's like you can't win for losing. Okay, so what's going on here? Oh, ooh, backstabbed. You didn't. Dang. This is just a situation where, hold on, is that you? This is not for everybody. So I think this is somebody who is single or who has. This is someone who's feeling heartbroken. They don't feel like they have anyone they can trust. They don't feel like they can have, um, that they can have a conversation honestly and openly with the people around them or the person they love. It's like even though they're in a relationship, they feel lonely. Or even though they're surrounded by people, they feel lonely. It's like you always bring light and kindness and love and joy, and you just get back like coldness, and it almost seems like someone stole from you, or like they didn't just break your heart, but they were devious about it in a way that makes you know you can never trust them again, and that just makes you feel even more alienated and lonely. I don't like this. You've been working so hard, like you. Let's see. What to do, what not to do. Oh. Shoot. You're not happy. You need to say it. You need to say out loud, admit to yourself first, like admitting you have a problem is the first step, but it's the situation where you're always alienated, kind of no matter where you are. And it's kind of saying that for a while you've just been hanging in there and pretending to be happy. And it's saying you can't do that anymore. You can't do that anymore because you already know you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Like, you can't change who you are. So, what to do? Because I don't feel like you stood up for yourself properly in the past, and that hurts too. see. What am I talking about? I have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh. Okay. Instead of being lonely, you're going to take this opportunity of being alone to focus on your dreams, to remind yourself. Get powered up again by the things you love. Okay, what's like the fandom that you're a part of? What do you love doing that requires no effort because it's effortless and fun for you to do it? Where you can be like Zen, one with the universe, where it's almost like you could do it for hours and hours and hours and not even get tired. So that's a hint. Focusing on you and inspiration. It's like there are muses that want to sing to you. There are angels that want to energetically be there for you and heal you, but you have to look for that. You have to want that. Instead of focusing on friends, frenemies, or judging yourself and having self-defeating thoughts because you didn't see through someone's facade, something like that. Take it as it applies. This is not for everybody, obviously, but oops. Oh, look, I forgot to say, look, loneliness. I know that I am never alone. I am never alone. A brand new relationship is about to find you. Let me see. What's this for? Oh, yeah, okay. The Fool is the new you knowing that in certain situations with people or an ex, you were set up to fail. Like you really were damned if you do, damned if you don't. And this might be a family situation. This could be very well like your mom or your dad. Like if you're sitting at the dinner table with them, you don't feel a closeness, you feel far away. And this is saying that it's nothing to do with you or doing anything wrong or being naive or even being the black sheep of the family. It's like, even if it's a relationship, you're like the black sheep of the relationship or in your own family. This is saying, I know that I'm never alone. And if you reorient your focus, instead of saying, I can't win, just flip it around and say, I can't lose. Like, I can't lose because the moments that I have alone are blessings. It's a blessing from my higher power, my guardian angels. I'm not going to want the relationships that other people have. And I'm not going to want a relationship that I can't have, where it's the same thing over and over again. If this is relationship and you're feeling alone in a relationship, you have the same fight over and over again, the same energy. It's like Groundhog Day. Or it's like you feel like an out-of-body experience, almost like you're a clone of yourself or something, like a derealization. And that, I think, has come from the trauma that people have been going through here as a society, on this planet the last couple years. I think that besides your relationship situation, you are being affected and your spirit's being kind of suppressed. And there's this materialistic aspect of your relationship that you don't have patience for anymore. Maybe you were with someone that you're starting to see them for who they really are. It's like the veil is really being lifted for you in your own life here. So don't see this loneliness as something you're doing wrong. See it as self-awareness, understanding where you were hypocritical in same shit, different day, when that's not who Aries are, that's not who Aries is supposed to be. So what to do if you're feeling, if this is, you're feeling the derealization, depersonalization, almost like you're in a cloned world or something. Let's see what to do. Oh, okay. It's a trauma response. It's a trauma response. Okay? It's, there's a physical healing here that needs to happen. A self-love, self-care regimen that needs to be implemented because I don't know if you really were shunned or if you just felt that way, but I think you might have actually been harmed, a victim of a crime, something like that. And it's taken its toll, and you've kind of toughed it out, but subconsciously there's trauma there, and you've got some post-traumatic stress disorder. That's kind of what I'm hearing, and there's a derealization there. And if that doesn't apply to you, this is just a same shit, different day, Groundhog Day, bad relationship of you being lied to, not being on the same page, constantly fighting. The ends justify the means. Like they want to be right, they'll win at all cost, whether it leaves you wounded and bleeding or not. So, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, especially if it's someone with an explosive temper. So if that's the case, you do need to get out of that situation because you can't win. How you win is stop doing the same thing over and over again with this person. Stop fighting with them. Physically move away. Physically regain your power if you can. How? Focus on rest. Physically resting. This is an investment for your future. So none of this, I don't have time to rest. If you have time to be lonely, you have time to rest and meditate and focus on your creative dreams and what made you excited as a child, what sparks your creativity, who inspires you as an artist or a creator. Get back to basics. Understand that you've been through a war and you're alive to tell the tale. This comes after the Three of Swords. The pain, the loss, the sorrow here in the Thoth deck. Real sorrow. Real tangible physical pain that it really messes with a person's mind. We're not meant to be traumatized all the time like we are. It's a fight or flight mode where dissociation is kind of saying, hello, I need you to pay attention to me. Your subconscious, your psyche, your innermost feelings. Sorry, that was harsh. But it's like you yelling at you. You trying to get your own attention. You've been hurt. You need to rest. This is a natural progression. You're not off track. You're doing everything right. And remember, you are never alone. And I don't care who you are or what you believe in. You have a spiritual team that loves you. Higher power that wants the best for you. Who's cheering you on. And kind of like, come on, come this way. Come this way. Away from whatever the situation is, where you're always between a rock and a hard place, always having to defend yourself and feeling lonely even when you're not alone. So in a very different way, your beautiful sugar, your sweet heart that you have, retain that for now. Retain your energy for now. Don't just be giving out love to everyone. Don't just be passing out your cup of purity. Don't wear your heart on your sleeve at this time. This is a time of rest and healing, grace and patience, self nurturing, and the abundance that's about way more than your bank account. Okay, Aries, you are never alone. You are loved. Enough is enough. Period. Period. Sorry, that was harsh. Enough is enough. Don't take on any more projects. Don't let anybody back you into a corner. Nobody backs baby into a corner. Healing involves fun and rest. You're going to have to go a little bit slower than you want. But you're carrying enough on your back. You did the damn thing. So pat yourself on the back because you are going to be successful. Because you had courage. Because you had strength, even in this darkness. Okay, Aries, I'm going to leave it there. I love you. I'm proud of you. I'll see you next time. I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot. Like this video if you liked it. Share if you know someone that can benefit, and subscribe for more content. See you next time. Bye-bye.